So you got lakhs of people, literally lakhs of people in Mumbai who have been cheated of amounts ranging anywhere between say 25-30,000, large numbers of people whose token amounts are taken away, to several lakh rupees, let us say 5, 7, 10 lakh rupees. These are booking amounts which have been forfeited, unilaterally forfeited by the builder. Okay. To 12 lakhs, 15 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 1 crore, this kind of money where even the consideration amount has been paid partially or fully, but the builder has not given a flat. And in the eyes of the police, in the eyes of the system, this is not cheating. This is only a civil dispute with the builder. So it is a very strange phenomenon where a builder can take away your money, not give you anything at all, and you don't have a remedy. You do not have a remedy, a realistic remedy in law. And please believe me that in many of the cases, even RERA is not a remedy. RERA is a remedy in some of these cases, but not all of these cases. There are so many eventualities in which you are not protected by RERA. RERA is not a medicine that cures all builder-related diseases. Now there are a large number of people who have no remedies under RERA, under Consumer Protection Act or any other act. For example, people whose flats have been taken away by the builder and their houses have gone for redevelopment. If your house has gone for redevelopment, there is every possibility that you may not even be protected by law. The system's refusal to recognize the problem is so strong. The blindness, they say law is blind. The blindness of the law is so absolute that large numbers of people have no remedy under the law. 80-90% of the people whose houses have been taken away by the builder, whose houses have been demolished by the builder, who are not getting a house even anywhere in the near foreseeable future, the builder is not going to be delivering the flat to them. They don't have remedies. This is a humanitarian disaster. This is a human rights disaster because it is not just a house. When you take away the house of a family, you demolish the house of a family, a middle class family, you have essentially wiped out not only their savings, you have wiped out their future. Because what happens is young people are not able to get married. Okay, or they will get married, but it affects their prospects. It affects the family. That is one thing. Second thing is aged people whose houses were their only form of the stability in their life, that is gone. That stability is gone. They are going from rental house to rental house and they are shelling out anywhere between 25, 30, 50,000 rupees a month or even more, month to month, and the builder has stopped paying the rent. Builder doesn't pay them for the alternative accommodation. Again, redevelopment, remember, is not like one disease. It is like multiple diseases. They are at various stages. Some people are trapped in dilapidated buildings where the builder has taken over the flat. He has taken over the building. Their managing committee is no longer their own managing committee. Managing committee is now the builder's instrumentality. Then there are people whose flats have been demolished and not rebuilt. Then there are people whose flats have been demolished and rebuilt, but the builder is very keen on giving them a raw deal. So if these people are fighting for justice, he is saying, I will not give you your flat. He is holding them hostage. And the police, the system does not even recognize it as a crime. It does not recognize this kind of behavior as criminal offense. So you got, I reckon, at least 20-30 lakh people. I'm making a very small guesstimate. 20-30 lakh people in Mumbai region alone who have been targeted by no more than, let us say, 400-500 persons who have been criminally targeted, whose properties have been robbed, daylight robbery, legalized robbery. And these people are left without any legal remedies. They are orphans of the state. They are orphans. The state refuses to protect them. See, the system refuses to recognize that builders are robbing people of their life savings. It refuses to recognize the urgency of the matter, and even if FIRs are registered against such builders, nothing happens. Money is not recovered. The police says it is not supposed to be recovering money. If you file an FIR, please remember, the police does not try to recover your money. It only tries to punish the guilty. So, how are you supposed to recover the money? You are supposed to file a civil case against the same builders against whom you are fighting. You filed a criminal case. Now the problem here is this: people usually want their money back. They are not even interested in seeing the builder punished, and that's a shame. But people don't want the builder to be punished, they only want their money back. And so what the builder will do is, he may sometimes give a few people their money back. The guys who filed an FIR will get their money back. Remember, if there are hundreds or thousands of victims, those hundreds and thousands of victims will not get their money back. Only the 1 or 2 or 3 people whose names are actually there in FIRs, and some of the witnesses, because the rest of the victims, if 100 people file a complaint against a builder, the police is not going to register 100 FIRs. If it's one project, they register only 1 FIR. What happens to the other 99 people who have complained? They are added on as witnesses. Their place in the scheme of things is not very high. And so what builders commonly do is, they settle, partially or fully settle with the guys who are named in the FIR, especially the top few people who are named in the FIR, and the others can go to hell. They have no remedies, because the police will, if the main people who have registered the FIR withdraw the complaint, that FIR will be withdrawn, and the police will not file a fresh FIR against the criminals, because they will say that dispute has been resolved. They will make it look like a civil dispute. In fact, police always likes to say that any dispute with a builder is a civil dispute. The state has deserted the people. The country has deserted these people. The judiciary has deserted these people. The police has deserted these people. It has thrown them to the wolves.